Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's the end of another month, February of 2024, so it's another end of month vlog. I've made some changes, as you can see from the lights in the background. I also got, come here little camera, this stand for my headphones and controller down there. So I got those off Amazon with some gift cards I'd earned. I also have to apologize in advance for I have a reactee coming out, probably came out yesterday, for the 23 days of G Fuel. I'm sorry it's an hour long. Most of my reactions are, the clips are 3, maybe 4 minutes each, discussing the flavor, shaking the drink. I cut most of the shaking and stuff out. I actually knocked half an hour off that recording. But the clips are still 2 to 3 minutes long each, and there's 23 of them. So it ended up being longer than I wanted it to be. The first one and the last one were about 5 minutes each, 4 or 5 minutes each, because I introduced what I was doing and then said thank you to everyone. Again, thank you to G-Hive, or Game Hive, and G Fuel. I don't know what that was, but thank you to both those great companies for holding the contest in which we, Dustee and I, won our samples of G Fuel. I still have my tub of snow cone that I'm slowly getting through. It holds 40 scoops worth of powder, and I've had about 10 maybe. But yeah, it's G Fuel is a great energy beverage. I didn't really notice much of a boost from it, but I did notice that I've focused up a bit better after I had it, which made editing video content creation a little bit easier. But yeah, this month I have a archaeology review with Dustee, and that's next. And I haven't done any of the clips of taking walks. I'm not sure if you actually enjoyed those. If you did, leave that in the comments below. But I've been walking every day since before a couple months before Christmas, and I've been walking every day since. The only day that I actually didn't go for a walk was the 6th or 7th, 5th, 6th or 7th of February, somewhere in there. There was a massive snowstorm where the snow was up to my waist, and there was no plows on the road, so I had no place to walk. So that was the only day that I've missed so far. Every other day I've gone for a walk and just extending it a little at a time. So yeah, Dustee's archaeology review will be next, and I'll be back with you in a moment for the conclusion of the February vlog. Hi everybody, welcome back, or welcome to the channel. It's your boy Dustee. Today we're doing our February 2024 archaeology review, and our first one is a good one. Jade mask discovered in Maya tomb in Guatemala. A jade mask discovered in Maya tomb in Guatemala, according to a statement released by the Tulane University. A mosaic jade mask, 16 spondylus shells, those are a spiny type of shellfish, and carved human femur have been discovered in a 1700-year-old tomb at Guatemala's Maya site of Chachcatam, by archaeologist Francisco Estrada Bile. So as you can see, the mosaic piece here is just plates of jade held together, usually with thread or something. I forget how they actually did it, unless it's just over this mask, which is quite possible, which means they use some sort of plaster to hold it there. And as you can see, bone here is intricately carved, and I believe it was depicting a scene of basically the family lineage. So the king, and then his father, then his grandfather, and so on. Next we have Roman-era medical tools from Turkey identified. Live science reports that hundreds of 1800-year-old artifacts linked to the practice of medicine have been identified among objects unearthed during a rescue excavation at Aliona, an ancient spa town in western Anatolia that was flooded in 2011 after dam construction. So up here just above me, you can see the tools in situ being dug out. And over to my left is a picture of the dig site. So this was all submerged, and they're doing this excavation to save this stuff, preserve it for history, basically. Next we have possible ancient game boards identified in Kenya. According to a statement released by the Yale University, archaeologist Veronica Wawriru identified possible series of game boards at the Lawa Wildlife Conservancy in the highlands of central Kenya after receiving information from local partners that a prehistoric site there was being looted by tourists, which is becoming a increasingly problematic thing in archaeology. Tourists go to these sites, see holes dug in the ground for playing games, or objects like this, and they just grab whatever they can take with them. And because it's actually a funerary site, as you can see from the mound here, there's not too many people around to stop them, which is kind of sad. But yeah, this site has been used for funerals, tribe meetings, not clan meetings. I was trying to say clan meetings, but different tribes. Later, it was used for fields for sheep and goats and things of that nature, and so on and so forth, till it became a prehistoric site. Next, we have a 2,000-year-old collection of iron weapons found in Poland. Now, this is a continuation of a story I did in a previous archaeology review. According to Science in Poland report, a collection of iron spearheads, battle axes, and a wood-cutting axe were discovered in disturbed earth in a forest in southeastern Poland and taken to archaeologists of the Hrubzone Museum. I can't pronounce that word. 3 pieces remain unidentified, and one of the archaeologists say there is a grave of a Przeworsk warrior nearby, and all this may be part of a larger cemetery in the area. So as you can see here, spearhead, axe of some sort. I'm not sure if that's the battle axe or wood axe. I'm assuming this larger one over here is probably a battle axe, and that's probably a wood axe, but the rest look like spear points. Next we have medieval sculptures recovered in India. The Hans India reports that bridge construction on the Krishna River near the city of Raichur in southwestern India uncovered 2 ancient Hindu sculptures carved in from green rock. The first, that's this one over here, is an avatar of Lord Krishna. The second over here is a lingam representing Lord Shiva. They were probably carved in the 11th century during the Western Chalukya Empire. So those are fairly interesting. There was a before picture of this one, and it must have been underwater for quite some time because it was a mess, quite frankly. Next one, I really liked this. Meteoric iron detected in Bronze Age items from Spain. El País reports that mass spectrometry analysis of 2 artifacts from eastern Spain's treasure of Valencia, conducted by Spain's National Archaeology Museum, Diriyah Gate Development Authority of Saudi Arabia, and the Institute of History at the Spanish Research Council, suggests that they were crafted from iron from a meteorite sometime in the late Bronze Age between 1400 and 1200 BC. Now, as you can see with this hilt and handguard here for sword, this rusty looking stuff is the iron from the meteor, and this is gold inlay over top of it, and this bracelet is 100% meteor from or iron from a meteor. And it was located in this stash along with a few other items that are possibly also meteor iron inspired or contain meteor or iron meteor. Next we have Rapa Nui's Rongo tablets in Rome, radiocarbon dated. In the 19th century, Roman Catholic missionaries found 4 wooden tablets bearing Rongo glyphs from the island of Rapa Nui, also known as Easter Island, and sent them to the Bishop of Tahiti. They later landed in a congregation of Catholic nuns based in Rome. There are only 27 surviving examples of this Rongo script, and none of them are housed on Rapa Nui at all. So, of the whole, I'm not sure what they call the Eastern Islanders anymore, the Rapa Nuians, I guess. But there's only 27 examples of their writing, and none of them are left on the island, which is sad, actually. According to a Live Science report, 4 tablets in Rome were recently radiocarbon dated by the University of Bologna, and 3 from trees cut in the 18th to 19th century. The 4th was from a tree felled between 1493 and 1509, 200 years before the Europeans even arrived on the island. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Now I'm not quite sure if these are... They look like pictographs, but I'm not quite sure what they're actually called. They're not hieroglyphics. They're more pictures than anything. But yeah, I'm not exactly sure what they're called. They're Rongo. Let's go with that. Next we have ship's bell recovered from torpedoed World War II destroyer or World War I destroyer. Man. According to the U.S. Naval Institute news report, the bell of the USS Jacob Jones DD-61, an American destroyer built in New York in 1916 and sunk off the island of Scilly during World War I, has been recovered by a salvage unit with the United Kingdom's Ministry of Defense, Salvage and Marine Operations. The USS Jacob Jones was one of 6 Tucker-class destroyers, and it was torpedoed on December 6, 1917. So above me, or above and slightly beside me here, you can actually see the bell. And over to the left, again, is the USS Jacob Jones. So that's a picture of a Tucker-class destroyer, which is amazing because I don't remember seeing one before. It says there's only 6 of them, so I don't think any of them are still in service. Well, probably not from a World War II ship, or World War I ship anyway. Next we have monumental stone circle found in northern Peru. According to a statement released by the University of Wyoming, a monumental circular plaza made up of two concentric walls have been discovered in the Andes Mountains of northern Peru by researchers from the University of Wyoming, University of California, Santa Barbara, and others. The upright megaliths at Calakpuma Archaeology site have a 60-foot diameter and were carbon dated to roughly 4,750 years ago from charcoal samples within the ruins. So the charcoal samples would be from in here. Yeah, but this is massive, and look at the view it had. So it was a structure of some significance to the people in that area. And yeah, a 60-foot diameter stone circle. That's pretty impressive. Although they could have, maybe not from these stones, but they could have cut quarried the stone from a local quarry. And lastly, we have lost medieval church and burial found under Venice Piazza. According to a report in the Miami Herald, a rectangular stone-lined tomb dated to the 7th or 8th century has been found under Venice's Plaza San Marco. A tomb containing 7 people, including an 8-year-old child and a woman, was found there. And here you can see the rectangular tomb. Near that are the remains of the church's foundation and floor. It has been ID'd as the Church of San Gimignano. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Records show that the church was built in the early medieval period and destroyed in the early 19th century. So, that is what I liked in Archaeology magazine this month. As I said before, there's everything you need to know to go look this stuff up yourself if you want to read further. And yeah, I will catch you at the end of next month. Bye-bye. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed Dustee's Archaeology review. Again, it's been a pretty standard month. I got 4, 8, 12, about 16 videos done this month, including this vlog and a couple reactees. For March, I have at least one more reactee coming up. This time it's not for a energy drink or anything. It's for a product that I won on Instagram. So I'll do a brief review of that probably next week. And then I'll continue on. I did have a viewer suggest a game, so that'll probably be out. That game review with Dustee will probably be out tomorrow. But yeah, otherwise that has been February, and we will see you all again next month for the end of March. Bye-bye.